Number 1 is already going to surprise you. It's not Cooper Kupp, it's Justin Jefferson. Wait, what? Where's Cooper Kupp? What you mean? Well, there are a few reasons, but we'll get there, I promise. But let's talk about Justin Jefferson first and why I think he's at number 1. Let's go back to his rookie year real quick. He was a wide receiver 6, even though he didn't play a significant role until week 3. And then last year, he was the wide receiver 4. The guys ahead of him, Cooper Kupp, we'll get there, I promise. Devontae Adams, going over to Las Vegas, no Aaron Rodgers for him. And Deebo Samuel, another quarterback change there. And in terms of personnel, not much has changed for Justin Jefferson. But one thing that did change was Kevin O'Connell coming over from the Rams. He was their offensive coordinator over the past 2 seasons. He did mention that Justin Jefferson is going to move around a lot more rather than just playing primarily on the perimeter. Cooper Kupp played about 65% of snaps from the slot last year, and we can see Justin Jefferson do a lot of that this year. 1,600 yards in year 2 for Justin Jefferson, that's just bananas. And his 3,016 receiving yards over his first 2 seasons is the most by any NFL wide receiver ever. So you can see why I'm bullish on his ceiling going into year 3. So you got Adam Thielen still there. He's going into his age 32 season. I don't think he's going to be commanding the type of target share that he was early on last year before he got hurt. And you know, with Thielen getting older, if he were to go down, this is going to be a target funnel situation for Justin Jefferson because there isn't much behind Adam Thielen, at least nobody who's going to command targets. And when we're talking target funnel, we're talking about guys like Cooper Kupp last year getting a ridiculous target share, Devontae Adams with Aaron Rodgers getting a ridiculous target share. And I'm not saying Thielen has to get hurt for Justin Jefferson to hit that ceiling, but we have to kind of understand what the range of outcomes here with an aging wide receiver as his wide receiver 2. Before Thielen got banged up, Justin Jefferson was averaging about 9.8 targets per game, which is obviously amazing. But with Thielen was banged up late in the season, he was averaging about 12 targets per game. And then when you consider the overall philosophy change of this offense, going from old school Mike Zimmer with the glasses down to the tippy tip of his nose to the new school LA Rams type of offense where they're going to be pass first and high tempo, which is not what the Vikings wanted to do under Mike Zimmer. But going back to what Jefferson was able to accomplish last season, he was second only to Stephon Diggs in end zone targets last year, and he pretty much got it done for you every single week. He was only behind Cooper Kupp with the highest percentage of weeks where he was the top 25 wide receiver. And when you consider weighted opportunity, which is a combination of target share and air yards, Jefferson was number 1 this past season, ahead of Cooper Kupp, ahead of Devontae Adams, and he was actually number 1 the year prior as well. I'm betting on Jefferson to be the number 1 wide receiver this year. All right, guys, those are my top 10 wide receivers for fantasy this year. If you want to see my full rankings, go over to my Instagram page. The link is down here in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. If you can subscribe to the channel, even better. Thank you, guys. I'll see you later.